the stations I still work for could add another station, I would really recommend that. Even though there's a lot of country stations around here. Welcome back, Jordan. What's my favorite letter of the alphabet? J. For JPT. I don't know. It's a weird question. Why must they ask such weird questions? I don't have any more andesite because we're missing stuff here. That's alright. We're going to run into that. We're going to run into a lot of places that don't have stuff we need. 19. I don't think that's enough pumpkins, so we may have to stop there, but we can always run back and redo those other ones. Let's see. Which is better, rollerblades or roller skates? Rollerblades. If you guys want a good laugh, go to YouTube and watch the video from Human Giant. I'm sure if you just type in Human Giant and then the word rollerblades, you'll get it. It's back when Aziz Ansari was part of a group with who is it? Paul Scheer and Rob Hummel, I think is his name. It's really funny. And it's about rollerblades, is why I'm mentioning it. That was a really good show. It was on MTV for 2 seasons before it got pulled. I almost hope they bring it back. I could really see like IFC or Netflix even. All those guys are good enough. Plus Aziz is no longer doing Parks and Rec, and Paul will be done doing The League after this season. I could see it happening. Not sure what Rob's doing anymore. Wait, Rob is he on Children's Hospital? Oh, did I run out of blocks? That's weird. Man, this electronica is like pumping me up. Makes me want to go, I don't know, fight somebody. I hear Floyd Mayweather is in need of a new fight. Now we need more. Good going. There we go. Where are we gonna get dirt from? Guess we're just gonna have to use grass. As long as it's not like dubstep too much, I'm okay with it. Have you ever written a love letter? Oh, have I? Yes, I have. Too many. I feel like I've lost my groove on the written language of love. I feel like I wrote my wife a nice thing for Mother's Day, since she's an expected mother. The card did most of the work though, which was nice. The card even had glitter on it, and I hate glitter, so hopefully she didn't mention it, but I think she probably appreciated that. And I went out of my way to even look inside a card that had glitter on it. Ugh, dang it. I can't stand glitter. Glitter's evil. Let's see. How many Valentine's Day cards did you receive this year? Hopefully just one, since I'm married. That's funny. That's something really funny to think about, is like, what's going to be popular when my kid has to get Valentine's Day cards? Like, what thing are all the kids going to be raging about, I guess. Okay, so yeah, that's where we want to stop. Oh, I should be grabbing these pumpkins, shouldn't I? What are cooler, dinosaurs or dragons? Dinosaurs? Yeah, dinosaurs. I had to think about it. I was like, dinosaurs? Yeah, I'll go with dinosaurs. Oh, we need to go up here. Creepy crawlies out there. I don't like that. Oh, wait. I need to fix... Oh, that one's already dead. Okay. Yeah, let's grab these. Don't want to waste these either. I see you, spider. Kill the spider. Yeah, he did. Didn't even know it. You do like dinosaurs and dragons. Well, you like dragons more than I do. I know that. I wonder when Josh is going to be back. He said he'd be back in a couple hours. It's been a couple hours. Make him answer some of these questions. So I'm gonna go through them. If you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them out there too. I'm all ears. I hope I'm doing this right. I'm really angry if I go through all this and it's not right because I'm distracting myself. Have you ever made your own ice lollies, like popsicles? See these? Yes. Usually alcohol's involved. But have you ever made your own ice cream? Well, my sister will remember this because she's watching. Back in Arizona, we used to go over to my parents' friend's house, and they had a ice cream maker. That was always a highlight. You know, when you live in the desert, you can make your own ice cream. And I think more recently, somebody in my wife's family got a manual ice cream maker. Oh, my wife also has a manual ice cream maker. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that tonight if we have the ingredients. Make our own ice cream. That'd be awesome. I don't think that's how that's supposed to end up. Is it? Let's zoom in. No. Yeah, it is. Good. We didn't mess up. Since this is really the first one that we've seen that's close to what it's supposed to be. Yeah, but we used to go over there all the time, make our own ice cream. It was awesome. Deb and Chuck. Yeah. Those were their names. Good times. Good times. Which foreign language did you have to learn at school? We got to choose, and I chose Spanish. And I don't know much Spanish anymore. That goes to show you, because I never used it. If I had used it after... My wife's really good. My wife actually, since she's a classically trained opera singer, she's a soprano, she had to learn French, German, Russian, and Spanish, I think. I'd have to double check. Yeah, I'm still on the fence about this whole Jurassic World movie. I like the idea. Just wondering if they're holding back on showing us the good stuff. Just figuring people will go see it anyway, so they might as well save all the good stuff. Or they just showed us all the stuff, and it's going to be terrible. So have to wait and see. Hey, there's a bunny! We should kill it. Kill the rabbit. Oops. I wonder if that website that guy from, I don't know if that guy's still here. Yeah, homemade ice cream is pretty awesome if you can do it right. I wonder how that website ranks people. I've been streaming for a while. I have toyed with the idea of doing a 24-hour live stream. having a number of games that we could play. It's still a card up my sleeve. You know what I should have grabbed? I should have grabbed whatchamacallit for in here. I guess I should be getting rid of these too. Since we're actually up here. I have to do that. Yeah, let's go grab some andesite. Do I know CPR? I know enough. This always leads back to my wife. My wife has to get her CPR training for the daycare she works at, or the preschool. It just made me think that it wouldn't be a bad idea to get it, especially now that we're gonna have a son. So the next time she gets her certification, I may jump in on her, but I think it's like $90. Hey now. Language. We don't even have enough andesite. Almost wanted to say forget that. We've got andesite, it's just over here. I know we do. Oh, this is one of these. Aw. Secret. Yeah, I always get stream announcements retweeted too. It's weird, some of those bots that retweet us. Ah, see, I knew I had some. I know I've got more over here. 64 should be enough though. The cathedral is huge. It's big. It's a big old thing. Look at it. King Jerkface. That's an awesome username. That should have been my name in high school, because I was a big King Jerkface. We're not even done with it, guys. Not only do we have this here, we're expanding this way. It doesn't even load. It's not even the same chunk. It's ridiculous. It's over here. Come on, load. There we go. We're in the dome. I can't wait. This is going to take over 16,000 blocks just for the dome above this level. Above this level. This, who knows? No idea. But we're just going to keep on keeping on. Did I skip that one? Oh no, we didn't get to it yet. I was like, did I skip it? No. I still don't know about that yet. We'll do it over here though. Do you prefer digital or rotary analog clocks? I don't have a preference, really. We used to use analog clocks all the time at the radio station. They were good timekeepers. Is this... I need to double check. I don't know if that goes there, if it goes... I can't reach it. Sounds like the Knight Rider theme. I have to go over there and check. How tall is the tallest person you know? I know a couple basketball players that are like 7'6". Maybe 7'8". Yeah. Cody Zeller goes to our... Well, used to go to our church. He's pretty tall. I don't know how tall he is, though. Yeah, so it's in line with that. Okay, so we're doing it right. Makes me want to do backflips, this song. This music makes me want to do weird things. This would be a much different stream. Have you ever got lost in a maze is the next question. That's really funny. Because my wife and I went with her parents or my in-laws to Williamsburg, and they have these like garden mazes and stuff. And yeah, I got lost. Boo Hoosiers. Sorry, Will. I'm watching all of your Groundfox episodes, and if I remember good, this isn't originally yours, is it? No, this is Van's. Thanks for watching my episodes, by the way. This is Van Man's, and he left the server not too long ago, and he really built the foundation of this. Like, this floor over here is mine, but it's a tweak of his, which his old floor is over there. I haven't gotten over there yet. He put in most of the he put in all the pews, actually. He put most of these columns up, but I went through and redid them. All of these windows on, basically, this side is mine, that side is his, because a lot of this side wasn't, he didn't mirror it yet. I've worked on the roof. He had most of the right side roof done. But he left and jokingly said, hey, if anybody wants to finish the, gotta get a new shovel. Almost need to go to the pig farm. We need to make another shovel. Let's do that. Let's take a break. We've earned it. 3 hours of work. Hey, Spider. What are you doing over here? Oh, you're coming after me. You were aggressive. Oh, it's like the middle of the day. Maybe he doesn't know better. Let's see. Yeah, and so a lot of this he built, and I've just taken it over. And done a lot of off-camera work. Man, this song. It's like we get it. As soon as I say that, it gets quiet. But yeah, we were in Williamsburg, and we went into one of these garden mazes, and I was like, I got this. Like, always turn right. Or left, I can't remember. I think it's always turn left. Yeah. I don't know, maybe that's why I got confused. We got lost. It was one of those you could kind of like see over, so it wasn't like the end of the world. Like you weren't lost in like a corn maze. Again, another hilarious human giant sketch. Go type in human giant corn maze. Another one of their excellent sketches. Okay, you're not mad at me. Have you ever been attacked by a wild animal? I don't think so. You know what? As much as... Oh, wait. Where are we going? We're going over here. As much camping as I've done, I think I would have. But no. No bear attacks, no wolf attacks, nothing like that. Thank goodness. This is the part where the music starts to get enjoyed. This is where muffins tunnel, by the way. Made of gold. You'll see why. Have you ever ridden a camel? I have, and it sucked. Camels are mean. What's your opinion on rats? I'm enjoying the music for the most part. I can turn it down though, which just means I'll have to turn the game sounds down. There you go. Down to 50%. I just needed something. What's your opinion on rats? I don't really have one. Have you ever been to a gym? Yeah. Used to live across the street from one, and I used to live there pretty much religiously. Yeah, these songs are starting to... Some of these are... Like this one I'm about to pass on. Seems like it's the same artist that the last one was. I could just beatbox the entire time. You're right, Jordan. Let's just skip those songs. I'm gonna grab this gold. So yeah, we're going to the gold farm. It's in the nether. Above this ceiling. Come here. This is gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna turn on the creatures' noises so you guys aren't annoyed by those. This is a safe place. Give me my XP. Have you ever been in a helicopter? I have, actually. Helicopters are awesome. Yeah. Always for good reasons. Never been in like a medical helicopter. Been in 2 military helicopters at air shows. And 1 civilian helicopter, which is pretty cool. This is a fun question. Have you ever cried at a film? You know what, I have. Feels like the more older I get, the more emotional I get at things. Look at that thick neck. Of course he's been to a gym. I'll take that as a compliment, Jordan. Do you keep a diary or a journal? You know what I do, and I started doing that this year. I got away from it for like 2 or 3 months. And I've been really reluctant about getting into it, but it's just because it's almost like, okay, do I write like an entry that catches everybody up? But I just got to keep up with it. I just got to keep up with things as they come along. Because the goal is eventually just to be able to be like, okay, where was I at this exact moment, 10 years ago or whatever. Are you scared of thunderstorms? No, I'm not. I've actually had a couple brushes with tornadoes, which is pretty interesting. Alright, let's build us a new shovel. Of course, I have 1 piece of wood. Oh gosh. Oh good. Got some sticks over here. Let's grab 3 of these. Who knows what we'll get? Efficiency 4, I'm totally cool with that. That's all you get. That's Nathan's stuff. These are all... Yeah, I think these are all whatever books. Some of these are starting to get a little annoying. Let's try a new one. Let's go to this last one. This one looks like it might be better. This playlist is called Pretty Vibes. Oh yeah. A little bit better. What do you think? Alright, so I need unbreaking. I'll knock out a couple of those. When do you plan to finish the cathedral? Oh my gosh, that is the most loaded question I've ever had in my life. Are you gonna come over here? Okay, no, he's gonna come over here. I'm jumping so I can get the rest of this XP. Look how fast we get XP over here, it's crazy. When do I plan to finish the cathedral? Okay, the thing is, before I start on the circle and the dome, I really do want to finish the main part of the cathedral. That is my goal. And, well, with the son on the way, with our first kid, soon, I'd like to get that done before he arrives, but that probably won't happen. And I have a feeling that probably working on the cathedral late at night, whenever he has us both up. But we'll see. Actually, let me do this instead. Oh, those are torches. Why did I think those were gold ingots? Did they just disappear? I've been seeing things. I've been seeing things. I guess I really don't need this gold much anymore, do I? Here, somebody else can have them. I'll keep the big blocks. I just want something chill. I don't want like crazy. How long am I going to stream? I've been going for 3 hours and 15 minutes now. Maybe another hour, hour and a half. Just depends. I haven't eaten dinner yet. That's important. Oh yes, here's more XP. Give me the XP. Oh yeah, I can put stuff down here. I don't think there's probably any more books down here. Yeah, I cleared these out. Well, let's go to the bookstore. I built it for a reason. But yeah, thunderstorms. Not really scared of thunderstorms. I've had a few close calls. There was one time where I was driving. This was when I had my very first Jetta. So that would have been 2002, 2003, 2004 in that area when I was in college and commuting back and forth. There was a pretty bad thunderstorm that rolled through, and I'm pretty sure the tornado touched down right. I like stopped in the parking lot and just stayed in the car, and it was raining so hard that I can't be for sure, but I'm pretty positive that the tornado was going right in front of my car at just the right angle to where my car moved. I could actually feel my car move before. That was pretty scary, but at the same time, I felt kind of protected by staying in the car. I think if I had gotten out, it would have been just a bad time, just a real bad time. But yeah, I typically like thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are kind of a cool thing. Just a nice summer thunderstorm, leaving the windows open, just hearing all the craziness. The wind is really what makes thunderstorms kind of like, uh-oh. Okay, so those have silk touch. Can you do efficiency 5 with books, or is it? Yeah, you can. Okay, so yeah, so we'll put another efficiency on there. Okay, so none of those are unbreaking. But this is my I don't think many people care for tornadoes too much. Yeah, this is the wedge. Back over to that. Yeah, this is the wedge. So this is my other building at Enton where everyone gets to build. This is kind of the community center. My new waterfall. Feels weird not having speed 2 everywhere you... unbreaking, there we go. Ah, no unbreaking books. Crapper. Yeah, we'll have to go back. Let's waste no time. Not even gonna look. What is my favorite Disney movie? It is a tie, actually, between Sword in the Stone and Fox and the Hound. Not Fox and the Hound. Robin Hood. I was thinking Robin Hood is a fox. But yeah, Sword in the Stone and Robin Hood. Most recently watched Sword in the Stone. Haven't watched Robin Hood, even though I think it's on Netflix. Keep meaning to watch it. 2 really fun movies. Especially Robin Hood. Money for the poor. What have you done with the maps? Love what you have done with the maps. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was going to do this in my episode. We need to update those maps. Actually, you know what? No. We'll update them on this side, because it's going to be a dramatic change. But yeah, everybody has maps in front of their tunnels. Hey! Josh in the house. Hey, hey. He said you would be back. And I'm still streaming. give me them pumpkins. Alright, let me show you. I put this wall here because it freaks me out because I always think I see a creeper because this is so bright. Oh, we need another map up here, don't we? Emperor's New Groove is a fun movie. It's a fun Disney movie. I think my wife would say Lion King. She really likes the Lion King. We've talked about it. Maps. I have plenty of this to make people. I'm trying to think. Is it a compass? What am I doing? That's not paper. That's paper. Oh my gosh, what is it? It's a compass surrounded... Yeah, it's a compass surrounded by... How much... How do you make a compass? It's not this. Is it redstone surrounded by iron? It's been a minute, guys, as you can see. What am I doing? I'm acting like I'm on drugs. Let's do this. Nope. I'm gonna look it up. Oh. Before it even loaded, I just thought of... Yeah, okay, good. I don't need your help. I was talking to the game. You guys, I definitely need your help. I need so much help. I'm doing great, Josh. Still surprised I'm streaming. Let's go over here and get some more paper. Wait. Glad to be home. I can only take so much of Walmart. Ain't that the truth? Okay. I think it's going to require the whole thing to be surrounded by it. I think. What did I do with that stinking... Oh, right here. Here. Whoa. There we go. Empty map. Now we're going to have to go... Okay, so we need to go over by the... I think we need to go over there. And then we're going to update the other maps, because they're going to dramatically change from what they were before. I think it's weird that maps don't automatically update, but I guess that also makes sense. I think it's going to be over here, guys. Let's just try it right here. I don't even know if that's going to work. We may have gone too far. I don't even think it's in the right orientation anyways. Because I think we're looking... Yeah, we're looking stealth. Yup. Still streaming. It's going to be interesting how I cut this video together. 2-hour chunks is the way it's going to be. Give me that. Let me put that... Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, we went way... What? What? Or is... Oh. Maybe it is down there. I am the confused. Where did the map go? Or not the map. Where's the... Oh, it's way up here. Fix your game. There it is. Well, that's been... This is usually what we have to do. Yep, see? That's how you fix your maps. Sometimes it works when you do that. Look at that. Look how much that's changed, guys. Isn't that crazy? It still says formerly known as. That's weird. Never thought about that. Yeah, it would be resource intensive if it had to update the maps. So I still need one. Oh, that is so cool. Look how our circle's automatically going in there. Oh, I love it already. We need a map up here for this part. So we need to go that way with another map. We're just doing a little bit of everything today. Building, talking, got questions. Have you ever painted a house? I've painted lots of houses on the inside. Not too many on the outside. I guess we already had enough to go around. Did I leave that in here? Yes, I did. Okay. One short. Should have known better. Here. Here we go. Whee! It's not that fun. Alright, let's go. Let's walk past this map and make sure we know where exactly we need to be. As long as you're in the ballpark, the map will be fine. Okay. So yeah, just go to the front. Go to the front door. The tree farm will show up. That'll be cool. Why he never did that, because he's always had the front of the building. Let's go this way. I was curious to know how those, let's look. That's snow? Or are those the... No, those are the lanterns, aren't they? That's funny. Lanterns show up as white. Look at that tree farm. That's hilarious. Yeah, so we'll go put this back. Yeah. Eventually I'll use bigger maps. I'll have to. But I'm just working off of what he already had. Which you can usually see. I mean, it's not like you're going to see a lot of detail anyways. But I figured after a while we'll probably just have a... Oh, we need a frame. I can build that over here. Yeah, I was going to say I have wood. Oh, I already have wood. Oh, that's where all the dark wood went. Where this stinking... You'd think as many crafting benches as I have. Oh, I thought there would be books in there. Books on books on books. Oh, did I not? Thought I put multiples in there. Paper. Wait. That's how you do an item frame, right? Or is it leather? It's leather, isn't it? No. I'm an idiot. Have you got green fingers? Ironically enough, that's funny that the thing brings that up. We were talking about planting things. And compared to my wife, I have a much better way with plants than she does. Yeah. Yep, King, I just saw the... I figured it out, and then I just saw your thing. So thanks for the validation of my thought process, which is being a little foggy at the moment. There we go. Oh, this is so big. So from here to roughly this beacon, which you can barely see, you can see that it's colored right there. There's one here, and then there's one right there. So basically from here to here is 200 blocks. And it's about 100 blocks wide. which explains why it's so rectangular. Most of... Oh, I feel like that's not updated. Or maybe that part of the building is just not there. I don't know. And good, the circle will show up. So we may be able to eventually get this on 2 maps, but I don't know. And I'm not too worried about getting these, so yeah, we can take these down. So yeah, the whole thing fits on 6 maps. Not too shabby. Put that back down where it was. Yeah. This is such a dirty build. I mean, it's just like, it's funny coming in and trying to build on somebody else's thing and me being so like crazy about how things are all set up. It's been kind of interesting living in somebody else's environment. Hidden door. Goodbye, door. Yeah, the pumpkins, again, wouldn't have been my first choice. And I originally was taking them down and was going to put clay behind them, but then I realized that it was a lighting thing. It's actually making the building look really good from a distance at night. And you couldn't really notice it. Can't really notice that they're pumpkins after they get covered up anyways. So it was decided that I would keep it. Oh, no, gotta get rid of that. That's not the way to do that. Yeah, I really screwed up on that, didn't I? That one's all the way done, okay. But anyways, she's like her mother. She kind of kills plants. And I pretty much kept our plants alive for the most part last year. So she's like, we're going to plant so many things next week or whatever. And I was like, all right. I just think it's silly to kind of spend money on plants when they're kind of already exist in nature. So I don't like to spend a lot of money on plants, but I understand why you may have to spend a little bit of money to beautify. Doesn't mean I have to like it. You can understand, but you don't have to like it. Do you always wear identical socks? Isn't that the goal? I mean, unless you're trying to put your clothes on at night or in the morning or late, you know. It's kind of weird. Will is asking me if I like any sports. In terms of playing or watching, because that varies quite a bit. I grew up playing soccer. I don't watch much soccer. I do like to watch soccer in person more than a lot of people. I do kind of agree that it's a little static when it's on television, but I will watch it if, you know, the feeling's right. I really like American football. I like rugby too. Rugby's kind of fun. I wish they'd show it more on television. Then more people would probably understand it and like it. Of course, football being soccer. There's always that argument. I think I did something wrong here. Going down to look at it. But yeah. I did that right. So why is that not lining up? Maybe it is. I'm just not paying attention. Yeah, I like football. I like soccer. I will watch golf if it's kind of a big deal. Tennis is so-so. But yeah. Big sports fan. Basketball. I mean, I am a terrible basketball player. You can ask the guys that I work out with. I actually played... Oh, this is why. Josh doesn't sports. There we go. That's why it was broken. I don't sports. I love that. But yeah, we played basketball actually this morning after our workout for some extra cardio, and I'm just not good. I moved to a state that loves basketball, and I just can't. Which is hilarious. I told him, actually, I was joking with him. I said, hey, if there was a basketball goal where I live, I would practice at least every other day for you guys, just so it wasn't so embarrassing. Like, I can move, I can defend, I can somewhat shoot, but it's like ball control, going into the lane, setting a pick. I can see it on television, but when it comes to, when it comes to actually performing the move on the court, I'm just so bad at it. So bad. Am I following the European Champions League? You know what? Not as much as I probably could. Again, soccer is one of those things where I really could easily have it on while I was doing other things like building the cathedral. That would be great. Just because the flow is so, long duration and controlled and stuff, and then you have, your bursts of actions and stuff. But I understand why soccer's not more popular here in the States. But at the same time, I think people kind of don't give it enough of a fair shake. But it's really hard to hold up something up against the NFL. The NFL has done a really good job at selling itself to its audience. Did I screw up again? Surely not. If I screwed up at the very bottom, I screwed up at the bottom. Curses. No. Give me. That's the worst when you mess up at the bottom, because it throws everything else off. Can I do that? Yes. I can do that just fine. So it doesn't really matter what orientation the pumpkins are in. Have I been watching any of the playoffs? NBA playoffs? I watched... What series did I watch? I watched most of the Cavaliers series, which they just destroyed whoever they played in the first round. I haven't really been keeping up with it too much. I support the Pacers, so since their season kind of ended the way it did, I haven't really paid much attention to the NBA playoffs this year. I'll probably get more into it. I think the playoffs last too long. Most people would disagree with me. I think the first rounds need to be shorter. I think it needs to be best of 3 or 5 even, rather than go 7 games every time. I think that's ridiculous, but again, that's just my 2 cents. I don't think every series needs to be 7. And it's really weird, the timing too, because it's like the playoffs are still going on by the time football starts. Or at least it feels that way. And like the hockey playoffs, it always feels like they're in the playoffs. Like, does hockey even have an off season? By the way, I will also say I like NASCAR, which is a sport. That always gets everyone's blood boiling. Sports require a skill set, and those cars going as fast as they do, not for everyone. I can't believe I messed this up so bad. But yeah, I'll probably pay more attention to the playoffs once the last couple teams get set. I do listen to sports radio a lot, so that helps me kind of keep up with stuff. Yeah. I didn't watch a lot of NASCAR last year, but I've been kind of paying attention to it more this year. Of course, the Indy 500's happening not too far from here. Good times. I think it's really funny that people consider like IndyCar racing a sport, but they don't consider like NASCAR. NASCAR is a sport with a lot of butt endurance, you're right. But it takes skills. Ah! It takes skills and it takes endurance in a whole different way. Oh, people completely underestimate how hard it is to control a vehicle at those speeds, and the impacts and all, just the heats. The heat alone, I mean, man, those guys go through everything, and the pit crews and everything. I mean, those guys are lugging around tires. Like, let's see you do that in a friggin' fire suit. There's no way. There's no way pro athletes could do it. Like what most people consider a pro athlete, like a basketball player or a football player. There's no way. They would die. So, it's a sport. Yeah. 100% a sport. Okay, you guys are probably spawning some stuff over here too, aren't you? I never thought about that. If I had to choose one team to win the championship that's still in the playoffs, who would it be? Let's see, NBA. Let me look it up real quick. Let's see where things are at. I'm honestly glad that the Spurs got beat. All right, so we have the Golden State. We've got Memphis. We've got the Clippers, Houston, Washington and Houston, and the Bulls and Cleveland. I will actually probably start watching that Bulls-Cleveland matchup because that sounds really interesting to me. Golden State's an interesting team to me. Let's see. I mean, a lot of people would go with Cleveland just because of LeBron. I'm actually surprised Chicago's still kind of competitive. Just because their season's been kind of crazy. I like Golden State or the Clippers, to be honest. Yeah. I tried out for NASCAR pit for the discount tire car when I worked for that company. That's awesome. Yeah, those pit crews, man, they're precise. It's crazy. If you ever go to a race and you have a chance to go down to the pits and you just watch them work, do it. It's 100% worth it, and it's bananas how much timing, effort, physicality goes into getting those cars ready before and after and during the race. It's just crazy. But yeah, the Spurs are always that team that you're like they could win it any year, and it's just kind of like, I don't want that. I kind of want those kind of unexpected teams to make it far. I'm kind of glad that the Pacers didn't make the playoffs, because the Pacers always manage to barely make the playoffs with teams that aren't as strong as they could be, and then they always miss out on getting somebody decent in the lottery or the draft period, and it's just like, stop making the playoffs. I'm glad they did, last year. That was really entertaining. The year before was good, but all the other years it's just been like, stop getting in the playoffs. Stop barely being etching in there. It's just frustrating. But yeah, I'm a big Pacers fan. Just go away already, Spurs. I kind of agree with that. That team is old, but they're old for a reason. They stay healthy. But yeah, every sport has that one team where it's just like everyone's kind of like, all right, when are you going to just, you know, stop being consistently good? All right. There's a lot of these, aren't there? I'll be happy, though, that this resembles that. And then we got to go up there. Blah, that's not going to be fun. Let's, wait, all these have a... Yeah, I made sure all these had one in there. Wow, that was terrible. There we go. Let's see, I feel like I'm missing maybe a sport or two. I warned my wife that I'm streaming, by the way. We still have to watch Mad Men. Didn't watch it last night. I fell asleep during Game of Thrones. My wife took a picture of me. The cat was asleep right above my head because I was asleep on the couch. She wrote hashtag Game of Thrones. Shut up. I'll watch the rest of it today. Finally feels like it's going somewhere this season. Kind of feels like it was spinning its wheels a little bit. I'm gonna run out of andesite. Oh, I'm not. I lied. Don't mind me. I like this song that's playing right now. Baseball. I've walked away from baseball. I will watch pretty much anybody play baseball. I really like minor league baseball. The Indianapolis Indians they have a really nice ballpark. So do the Louisville Bats. I'll go watch them. I'll go watch the Evansville Otters if I'm in town. That's where my wife is from. Is everyone dead yet in Game of Thrones? Not yet. We'll get there. I just hope aliens show up at the end of Game of Thrones. That'd be awesome. And then the aliens came. Winter is still coming. They'll just never quite arrive on time. I used to follow growing up. My family was really a big Atlanta Braves, like Sid Bream fought like sliding into home plate to win the championship, like that. Braves. And then I started following the Mariners for a while. It's kind of my rebellious. I was like, I'm going to follow the Mariners. And then I stopped caring about baseball because the Mariners sucked. And the Braves sucked for a long time too. But yeah, baseball, I'll pretty much watch anybody play. Unless I live in Baltimore. Sorry, it was right there. Because nobody can watch baseball in Baltimore. It's really funny. Put a gun to my head and I can build that circle. No problem. I have that whole pattern in my head. Is that sad? 113 block circle. I can make it from scratch without even looking at a reference drawing anymore. It goes 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, then 2, 11 times, and that gives you past the halfway point, and then it goes in the reverse of that. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. Let's see, let's get back to these weird questions because I think they're entertaining. Do you live by any motto or philosophy? I do. My philosophy is it's difficult but not impossible. That was something that was instilled in me by a coach in high school. It's not sad, it's called preparation. You're right. I'll go with that. do it so many times and you just figure it out. What I'm never going to get, and I'm going to have to use a reference for, is that dome. Thank goodness there's a website for that. I am going to have to, like, write down which layer I'm on, though. Otherwise I'll lose track. That'll be really annoying. But yeah, it's difficult, but it's not impossible. I think that's a really good place to be. My wife says, might stop to get a milkshake. Want one? And I said, I haven't eaten at all. So maybe she'll also pick me up food as well. Because we're approaching the 4-hour mark. Which might be my sign for wrapping things up. How many more of these do I have? Oh, yeah, I'm not going to finish all these guys. There's so many. This makes me want to cry. If she's stopping to get a milkshake, she's probably wanting a Steak and Shake. I'd love to have a burger and fries from Steak and Shake. I earned them. Look at all the building we did. I earned them. By the way, I've been trying to stream a lot more lately, so if you are not subscribed to me or following me on Twitch or YouTube, feel free to do so at JPT Plays. Of course, if you're already here, ooh, Sonic, what you want? Oh, Sonic is a whole different equation. Ooh, I'm just gonna say big dog and fries. Big dog and big fries. Oh, there's an emoticon for fries. That's funny. Chili dog. Should probably ask me what kind of dog. Not a hilly dog. Chili dog. Chili dog. Preferred. Although it's going to take a while for her to get over here with that. I'll still eat it. Not like a soggy chili dog. Speaking of sports. That's sports food, right? Are there any games on tonight? Well, there is Monday Night Raw. That's the argument. Is wrestling a sport? It's physical. It's also, well, can we say it's scripted? Which is okay. Some people would say the NFL is scripted. They're probably right. Somebody had a really good theory, because they haven't given the Patriots any kind of, like, punishment yet, right? Or Tom Brady especially. Somebody had a really good theory that the NFL is just waiting to announce that punishment, and they're going to suspend Tom Brady for 5 games, or for 4 games, and what that does is it puts, so the Patriots have a bye week in week 5, and in week 6, or something weird like that, yeah, and in week 6, so that would be the first week he'd get to come back, they play the Colts in prime time on Sunday night. And so it's like, conspiracy theory. And I thought that's a pretty good one. I could easily get behind that one. You know what we haven't been doing? Maybe we haven't had to. Okay, these have been filled in. Okay, good. I thought maybe we had after a while. Unless the injuries are story related. She wrote back, woof. I'm gonna woof that thing down when she brings it home, I can tell you that right now. Milkshake. I'm just right, surprise me. She knows what I like. Yeah, she is now 7 months pregnant? No, 8 months pregnant. And yesterday was Mother's Day, so we'll let her have whatever she wants. Might even go for a walk later. That chili dog doesn't make my eyes roll back in my head. I know I've got more andesite over here. Song makes me want to jump like this. Yeah, Monday Night Raw's on tonight, but my friends, who are ironically enough subscribed to the WWE Network, can't watch it live. so we can't have fun with it. Sad face. When they told me that, I was like, what? I think it's because of USA's broadcast rights. Because I don't think they have cable. That is really surprising to me. And it's like they have to wait like a whole week before they can watch it. So I kind of record it and just blast through it. I just recently got back into wrestling. I kind of walked away from it after kind of loosely kept up with it from guys from work. They would just kind of like keep me up to date with oh yeah, put that up there for a reason. They kind of keep me up to date with storylines, and then I'd go over to their house and watch the pay-per-views. And then those two guys stopped working. And then I pretty much stopped watching after like CM Punk left. Can't stand John Cena anyways. That's a catchy song. Draper with You. Glad I cut it at the end there. Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna like this next one. I'm white. No rhythm. But I like a good song when I hear it. It's like the slow jam of electronic music. Oh yeah, baby. Next up. Column number 56 of however many. Do I have any favorite games? Video games? Well, obviously Minecraft. Starbound is another favorite of mine. All the Jedi Knight games, which you can easily watch on my channel. Star Wars every day, 7 days a week, 2 p.m. Alternating between the Dark Forces games and Knights of the Old Republic, which I'm revisiting because that was a fun game. But yeah, Starbound, City Skylines, basically anything that's on my YouTube channel right now is just my favorite. I'm only playing my favorite games. RimWorld. RimWorld is another favorite, and if you watch any of my RimWorld videos, watch the most recent one. That just shows you how hilarious and how soul-crushing that game can be at the same time. That's a fun game. That's an indie game that's still in development. Worth every penny. But if you want to get a taste of what that game's like, watch it. Yeah, RimWorld is probably, let's see, top 3, RimWorld, Starbound, and it's a tie between Minecraft and City Skylines. Yeah, I keep blowing off City Skylines because of either work or whatever, but I started a world where I'm streaming that's based on a Settlers of Catan map, which is actually kind of a really nice map. What is today? Is today Monday? So we are streaming Minecraft on Monday, so maybe we'll do some City Skylines tomorrow. That's what I did last week. Didn't realize it played out that way. Yeah. Yeah, so I uploaded the footage from my City Skylines last Tuesday. If you guys missed it. Yeah, just recently got back into Starbound, recorded 2 episodes today. Tuesday, 2 p.m., what do you mean, King? Or should I just call you Jerkface? I should just call you Jerkface, and people that have no idea who I'm talking to just think I'm calling one of my viewers a Jerkface. So can't watch too many of your live streams. Yeah, well, the goal is to always upload them to YouTube if Twitch records it. I haven't dropped any frames of this one, so this should be decent quality when it goes back up. Oh, Josh left. Sad face. And he joined. Welcome back. We always do that. I wonder what he's working on. It sounds like Lord. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't keep up with pop music. But the only thing I don't keep up with, that and rap music. I'll listen to rap, but I don't keep up with it. There's a difference. I really like Atmosphere. I really like his stuff. It's about the only thing I'll listen to on a consistent basis. And that genre of music. Do you stream using OBS? Yes, Nick, I do. I use the 64-bit version of it. I find it the easiest to not only stream with, but I record all of my Star Wars games with it. Because they have face cam. And it's free. Yeah, OBS. I've never streamed anything else other than OBS. Yeah, we might get these done before she comes home with that hot dog. This is your mission. You cannot eat a hot dog until you finish this. Actually, I probably need to do that. I probably just need to be like, sorry, honey. Take your time. We've got things to do. By the way, Nick, welcome. I haven't noticed you around until now. Appreciate everybody coming by. I was kind of reluctant to actually stream today, but kind of got a second wind. I think it helped that I got out of the house today, because I work from home. I actually had to go into the office. I had a pretty good workout this morning too, which usually energizes me. I slept a lot yesterday though. I was wiped out. You have those days where you're just wiped out. I got home like around noon yesterday, and I was on the couch pretty much after that. Had to get back in the saddle. I actually wonder, because we don't usually play basketball when I work out. On Mondays, we usually do that on Fridays. And I have noticed on Fridays that I do feel more energetic, so I'm wondering if it's because we did the cardio. That's probably the case. What project am I working on? I am working on the cathedral. So basically what I'm trying to do is I am working on... oh man, these ones over here are jacked up too. But those are jacked up on purpose. So I'm kind of working on the lighting today. We did some weird stuff already today. I've been working kind of on the roof off camera. But this is a building that a guy on the server kind of... He didn't abandon it. He just... I mean, he had his reasons for leaving. But he kind of said, hey, if you guys... One of you guys wants to work on this, feel free. But he was kind of like the big builder. He just builds big things and he cannot lie. And I thought, you know what? It took me a while. It took me a month or two, but I was like, I could tackle this. So I worked all these in here, all these designs and stuff like that. Yeah, I rebranded my channel, so I went from JPT Tomps LP to JPT Plays once I got my 500 subscribers on YouTube. So then I changed everything else. Oh good, we have some of these. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. Trying to keep up with chat and the music and what I'm doing here. Yeah, so basically a lot of this I'm just cloning what I've done over here. And then I've still got those up there to do. And those to tweak. I'm tired of working on the roof, to be honest. So a good chunk of this building was kind of here. I've been going through adding my little touches, and we're going to be adding a dome on the other end. But this is a cathedral when it comes down to it. Like, what are you working on? I'm working on the cathedral. It is a big build. One of the guys on the server, Weremuffin, he actually joked the other day. He said, if anybody ever gets married in Minecraft, it's on our server. We need to make it happen here. I was like, that's not a bad idea. Thank you. It does look good. I have most of Van's inspiration to go off of. Just adding my touches. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to branch away from kind of his original thought process. Oh, we only have 3. Shoot. Oops. Kind of wasting this silk touch, but it's better than switching back and forth. Here we go. Yeah, we need to put unbreaking on this, don't we? I forgot about that. I know I've got unbreaking books somewhere. That's alright. Yeah, so I've still got stuff to do here, then I've got to add these all the way up, so there's still a long way to go. Actually, I think I've got enough jack-o'-lanterns to go up on this one. Somehow I'm running out of dirt. How's that even possible? Has it been going? Actually, let's go down here. Let me grab these. Yeah, I could have been grabbing those jack-o'-lanterns, couldn't I? Oops. Let's go over here. So yeah, this is like the very unfinished basement. This wheat field I have never touched. I just jumped through it. I feel bad. Oh, just one? That sucks. Oh, good. Not that many. There we go. Yeah, so I've just been adding touches, like I added this here to kind of give it some color and flavor, and then instead of pumpkins, I've added sea lanterns. That doesn't look straight, does it? It's just, sometimes that speed 2 makes things kind of zoom out too much. You're like, oh, that looks bad. It looks alright. Let's see. So yeah, he put a lot of these pumpkins in, and when I mentioned this earlier, and I was just like looking at it, I was like, why? They're kind of ugly, but he's hidden them so much that they work really good as lighting. Cheap lighting compared to sea lanterns. I'm kind of glad I caught myself on that one. But yeah, the roof up here is all nether brick. Jay's been helping me collect that. She's been a trooper about that. And I added these in myself. Got a whole nother ceiling up here. It's been a process. Let's see, anything in there that I can use? Nope. I like to do that opening chest as I go down and then see how long I can grab things out of it before it closes. We need to eat something. In more ways than one. Okay. Let's go back to doing this, I guess. I have a feeling we're going to run out of supplies before we even have the chance to wrap this up. But yeah, this is kind of grindy stuff, and I don't know. I feel like I'd like to share this stuff with you guys. It's a good outlet. How much of it was done before you started working on it? Hey, thanks Nick for stopping by. There's a video on my YouTube page that would give you a good idea of what it looked like before I started on it. And it's probably not too many videos ago. So, I could probably tell you which one it is. I'll look real quick. I need to not be staring at this. However, I'm starting to see this world in the right light, yet it still gets darker. You see, it's just a simple symphony or a painting, whatever. Yeah, it's episode 35. I think this is it. There you go. There's the link to it. I'll be stopping soon. You can watch it afterwards. Yeah, episode 35. It's called Under New Management. If not that video, then definitely the next one after it. 36. On the YouTubes. That'll give you a good idea of what it looked like before. I mean, Weremuffin, he's very aware of what this looked like before, and he was impressed, and I never expected that, so that made me feel really good. He gave me some praises for how much work has been done, so gave me all warms and fuzzies. And I've gotten comments from other people too. Jay who's very new to the server, was very complimentary as well, so. So at some point I think this is going to be our kind of our stream stuff, and then everything else is going to be good after that. Alright, how many more? 3? Ooh, do we have enough? We definitely have enough andesite. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28, 42. Yeah, we don't have enough stairs. Let's change that. As we jump through our cathedral. Another thing that I've kind of toyed with is adding kind of curves here that branch off to kind of bring that ceiling down a little bit. I've questioned that, and then even doing kind of circles here. You see that a lot in cathedrals. But I'm hoping in the next video to kind of show you guys a few photo examples and inspiration and stuff like that. And then I'll probably move on to going back to N10 for recorded episodes, because I still have my whole... Oh, King, hey, thanks so much for stopping by. I do definitely appreciate stopping by, the support, and your feedback. Oh, let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, grabbing stone. Oh, we've got plenty of stairs. That'll be enough. Yeah, so expect more streams. Hopefully I'll be more consistent with them. At least once a week, if not... definitely once a week with Minecraft, if not 2 times a week, depending on how my schedule goes. Once we have that baby, though, who knows what that's going to look like. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Looking forward to it, though. Oh, and there you go. Nick is now following. Thanks so much. There's the email. Yeah, I don't have any more pumpkins. So we may not even be able to do these. I may have to do these off camera. Womp womp. Let's get them started at least. Nope. That's not right. There we go. That one's already good. I don't even know what we're doing over here. I hear your first newborn is no sweat. Yeah. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Wow. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my voice. Can you hear that? Oh yeah. I used to talk into a microphone every day for a living. Definitely tell when I don't use it anymore every day. Ooh. Jeez. I'm gonna try to find an unbreaking book for this shovel before we break this thing on accident. Wasted. At least it's a shovel, so it's only I'm only wasting 1 diamond. Let's see. Do I have? Yeah, unbreaking. So at least I have unbreaking 2 here. Didn't I have efficiency somewhere? I feel like I accidentally put it in one of these. Wait, what are these? What are these? Oh, just books and quills. Maybe there'd be something in them. Oh, well that's good to know. In case I need to make notes. Oh wait, there's unbreaking. What did I do with those efficiency? What did I do with that book? It's not crucial. I don't need efficiency 5 necessarily. Might even be too much. Well, surely I can't combine these two. I'd freak out. I can. Yes, efficiency 5 on breaking 3. Oh, yeah. It's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing, but it's less perfect. I should have named it. Diggy. It's not gonna let me name it because I don't have enough. Should have named it. Oh well. Unofficially Diggy the Third. I'm glad we did that. But I think that's probably gonna do it, guys. It's been 4 hours, solid live stream. We could probably split it up in 2 episodes on the YouTubes. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Follow me on not only Twitch, but also on YouTube and on Twitter. Every username at JPT Plays. So until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing you.